Morning all, welcome back to the track. It's been a couple of weeks since I've posted any updates on what we're doing with the cars and with the track, and that's because there's been a fair bit going on. We're still in full lockdown here in the UK at the moment, so still can't go and see any tracks, still can't go and do any swap meets or anything like that. We're all in complete lockdown. In fact, can't even get a haircut. So but we are coping, we're struggling on, and things have been happening in the background which we're going to update you on right now. So we're going to have a look at that, but before we do that, let's have a quick blast round the track, get it warmed up with the Hurricane GT. Mercedes AMG GT, we've got the Lamborghini Performante, the Lamborghini Gallardo GT, and this is the one. Let's take this one out for a little blast. It's been absolutely ages since I've taken this car out for a run, so I'm hoping I'm not going to crash it actually. It's great fun to be driving this thing around the track again, especially when I haven't driven it for quite a few weeks. I really should try having another go at a lap record with this thing. Woohoo! Now, if you look back through the videos that I've uploaded in the past, you will see that I bought an AutoArt Porsche GT3 RS in Viper Green. But that car did have a bit of a problem in that it kept jumping off the track. Now, I did take the magnets out, to be fair, so I got the car over to Gary's skip, and basically Gary's done some modifications to try and improve the ride of the car and stop it jumping off the track. So let's have a quick look, see what the car's like now, and most importantly, see if it's made any difference to the performance in terms of lap times around my track. Here we are, the Porsche GT3 RS from AutoArt in Viper Green. Absolutely love this car. And yeah, so since I've had it back from Gary's adjustments and making it hopefully a little bit better on the track, the key thing to notice is the ride height here at the front. So what Gary's done is lowered the gap between the wheel arch and the wheel, and the car has dropped a few millimeters there, so it is lower in terms of ride height. Now, he's also made some mods to the inside of the car as well, keeping in mind I took the magnets out, so we're going to have a look inside and see what the mods inside are. Let's get the toolkit out, get the screws out and see what it's like on the underside. The body's off, the screws are out, let's have a little look, and as you can see here, what Gary's done is we now have some weights, extremely flat, low to the car, low gravity weights fitted to the front of the car, where of course we had all of the problems. And I think what he's also done is made some adjustments to the way the guide fits in as well, hence it reduces the ride height of the car and sits it a lot flatter at the front to the track. Let's see if adding this weight to the front of the car has solved the problem, and more importantly, whether it's affected the performance. Let's see how she drives then. Well, one thing I can say, I can definitely feel a difference in the characteristic of the car. What I'm finding is when it gets to the straight, I can accelerate much harder and much further simply because of the weight, because when I take my finger off the trigger, the car slows down much quicker this time because of the weight on the front of it. So it's definitely affected it in that way, and as you can see, it's riding much better to the track, so I'm not now jumping off the track. What I have noticed is it does feel a little bit lumpy now compared to before. What I mean by that is you've really got to put the throttle on very hard when you want to make progress because of the extra weight that the motor's got to now deal with. So this is sort of a bit of both ways really. We have to use the throttle a lot more heavily, but by the same token the car's staying on the track and can get more distance down the straight before braking. So, time to find out then how fast it'll go around the track compared to its previous time. Let's get this car set up on the Magic Arc lap timing software, and last time it did this run we managed to do it in a 10 lap time of 54.4 seconds, with the best lap being 5.104. so I'm a little bit I don't know where I'd put my bet on this. We've got some pros and cons to it, but we're going to find out. We're going to go back to the Magic Arc lap timer and we're going to select the Porsche GT3, which is down here. Here it is on the system. So we're selecting the Porsche GT3 RS, meter drive, and prepare for race. Okay, so here goes. And we're off. Well, it definitely feels easier to keep on the track, but I'm not sure whether that weight, that additional weight, is going to slow it down and outdo the issues with the performance. But it's definitely holding the track better, but I'm not sure whether that additional weight is slowing it down more than it was originally. There we go, that's the 10 laps. Let's bring her in and find out how fast this car went around the track. So we're going to go to the Magic Arc software as usual. We're going to hit the show statistics, and it did it in 54.209 seconds with a fastest time of 5.137. In other words, it hasn't changed. It's a near identical time to the pre-modified lap time that we set the first time round. So there you have it. I've worked it out, and this Porsche GT3 RS modified version is 0.136 seconds faster than it was before it was modified. So we've only seen an improvement of basically 1/10 of a second. However, what's really important is the car doesn't keep falling off the track, and that makes a massive difference, and it's still complying with my rule of no magnets. So it is a win as far as I'm concerned. It has been worth doing because now I can enjoy the car without worrying too much about it coming off the track. So we've got some more stuff to come up very soon. Got to test the Lambo and see how fast that goes. That's the Performante version, and I've also got a fair few bits to do. I've got to modify the Lamborghini Gallardo myself. So because of lockdown, I can't get this car over to Gary where he would normally do it, so I'm going to have to do it myself. So all that stuff and some more hopefully to come up very soon. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching.